Tons of football on the show today, and we started with NFL. Chris Mortensen joined us, Tim Hasselbeck joined us, and Tim, one of the anti-Randy Moss crowd, just saying doesn't belong on the Seahawks team. I was sort of spinning it a different way and saying, look, if you don't like Randy Moss and you don't want him here, how do you feel about him potentially going to St. Louis? Does that scare you at all? And does that feeling make you think about it in any different way?
Yeah, and I think Tim shares my philosophy a little on this one. It's just too much risk for this organization. And Mort, I think, felt the same way. Everything of buy-in and that Pete Carroll has preached, does Randy Moss, if you just say it out loud, fit into that? And for the same reason, where I think there's a good trend line going in St. Louis, some positive movement and a quarterback feeling good about himself. And yes, the talent when Randy Moss wants to, I don't think anybody can disagree with that. When he wants to play is ridiculous. But do you want to bring that element into your locker room? And you know what? We're going to know here pretty shortly where he ends up.
Yeah, by the time you watch this video, we may know where Randy Moss actually is. Of course, Steve Sarkisian joined us for a full half hour as well. And the state of his program right now, Brock, not where he wants it to be. Certainly an incredibly difficult underdog game this weekend at Oregon with a backup quarterback. But maybe the most concerning part there, couldn't really answer the question, and admittedly so, what is this team's identity right now?
Yeah, he wants to be physical. That's in meeting with him and the 3 different games that we have done TV-wise, and you get in those production meetings, and Doug Nussmeier, his coordinator, they share that belief. They want to be a downhill run team, play action pass, and physically they're just not there. They're athletic. Chris Polk's athletic, Kurse is athletic. They've got some of the athletic pieces, but have not developed that physical element, and were destroyed. And when they saw that Saturday night at Stanford, it left the masses walking out of them. It left the coaches to say this is a bottoming out, and they better figure it out. They're not going to figure it out in Eugene, but over the next 3 weeks, they better start to have some semblance of where they want to be, at least moving forward.
I thought Sark gave a great answer on Oregon, a great answer on Jake Locker, and an even better answer on Jesse Callier, who clearly he loves. I love him a lot, too. Really enjoy watching him play. Go to the podcast page. The 11 o'clock hour has the entire interview with Sark. Mortensen in the 9 o'clock hour. Tim Hasselbeck in the 10 o'clock hour. A lot of good stuff today. We'll talk to you tomorrow.